Your pet would like to have a word with you. In fact, your dog, cat, bird, horse, fish, even bearded dragon would like to have an entire conversation with you. But having that trans-species discussion is difficult without an interpreter or go-between, a specifically skilled individual who's been communicating with our animal friends for more than 3 decades, bridging gaps in understanding, elevating relationships, building peace and harmony among all Earth's creatures. That person is Suzan Vaughn, the Animal Whisperer.
In this episode, it's the cat's choice of where to stay when their human mom hits the road. Many people look for my services as an animal communicator when something is about to change in their household, and that includes traveling. Loredana wanted her 2 cats, Mialito and Pepito, to choose from 3 different options when she left for a long trip. This beautiful Italian lady had been chosen as a contender on the program Survivor, and it was a 10-week commitment. Both the orange cat and the tabby were familiar with all of these people and places. They were in complete agreement about their choice, and there was no hesitation when they told me what their preference was. Tell me again how to say your name.
Loredana.
Okay.
Yes.
Loredana.
Italian name. Yes, I'm Italian.
Okay. With Spanish cats.
Yeah. Because I have a Latin American passion. So.
That's great.
Yeah.
So we want to speak to Mialito first because we haven't spoken to her before.
Maybe how he feels like, how he likes to be here in this house with me and Pepito.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Well, you know, he loves the outside.
Yes.
He shows me he has a little place where he can go out.
Yes.
Is that like a little balcony or a little area?
Yes, a couple of them. Yes.
Okay. So he loves the family.
Okay.
But he loves the outdoors. So
Yeah.
when you ask, how does he like it with us in here? He says, well, I like it out there too.
Yes.
So it really helps him to like refresh himself, reset. It's very good for his little stress level. And he's a very smart cat.
Yes.
So he's always looking for adventure or, kind of easily bored.
Yes.
And
He's
this
very
being
wild.
outside gives him what he needs.
Yes.
He says he gets along pretty well with Pepito, although they sometimes are a little territorial. But he says they get along pretty well. And he says it's a wonderful place to live. Lots of love and care and cat companion.
Cool.
And he can go into that little outdoor space. So he's good.
Yes. Yes. Tell him I'm planning. I'm trying to earn more money to be able to give them more nature, more space, a piece of land. I'm trying to do that for all of us.
Okay. And so I just added in, that's why you'll be gone.
Yes, exactly.
Because you're working and to have a bigger place with some more natural spaces for them.
Yes. I mean, it won't be right after I'll be back, but this is a beginning.
Loredana was going to be gone for 10 weeks, and that was her primary reason for communicating with her cats. She offered them 3 scenarios she wanted them to choose from. 1, they could stay home and 3 different people would share cat care responsibilities. The cats were familiar with these 3 people, and they told me they liked all of them. The second option for them was to travel by train. Option 2, we can travel by train like last summer and Christmas, and you will stay in the big house with a big terrace. There, my dad will come 3 times a day to feed you and maybe play. My sister Mary will come. How long is the train ride?
11 hours.
Okay. And number 3, we can travel by train, and you will stay at my sister's house with his son. And there are 8 cats. All right, so Mary's place, Dad's place, or their own place.
Yeah. Can you
Okay.
please make them understand that how long I will be gone, and
Yeah.
I will leave in like 3 weeks.
Did you say
For
10 months you'll be gone?
no, 10
Oh,
weeks.
10 weeks. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, their answer is very clear. Stay home.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay home. They don't feel like they'll be lonely. They have each other. They do want to know, or at least Mielito wants to know, will I be able to go out when
Yes.
the cat sitter comes? Okay.
Yes, because
Okay.
it will be quite hot, so I will let them go out to both the spaces, both balconies. You can go out. Okay.
And they
Uh,
like all of the people. They
what?
like the little guy, the little dark-haired guy. They like the lady.
Uh-huh.
They say these are great people and we like them, we know them, and that will be just fine.
Okay.
Don't think we'll be lonely because we won't be lonely.
Thank you,
We have
because
each other.
yes, I was so sad, to leave them. And did they say anything about this distance? I mean, they are cool with that. They're okay with that.
The distant, what do you mean?
The all the time that I will be far away.
Oh, I see. Well, here's what they say will help them. So they say that if if you think of them once or twice a day, and
Yes,
you think of them being well cared for,
yes.
happy, comfortable, enjoying life, this will be very helpful because they will receive that
Okay, cool.
as opposed to worrying, you know.
Yeah.
You want to see them being healthy, happy, well cared for, together, not lonely, with human friends, with a cat friend, and being so comfortable at home. So
Okay.
you want to think of them in a good way, and they
Yeah.
say they'll pick right up on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So they understand that I need to go for this job. They're cool with that. They're okay with that.
Yeah, they understand that. Sure.
Okay. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
The cats felt that 10 weeks was not an unreasonable amount of time, and especially with the excellent care Loredana had put into place for them. We talked about how she would inform them that she was about to leave when the time came. 3 days before leaving, she would put her suitcases out. This was a ritual she had practiced before to let them know the time of departure was near. I also let her know she could send the telepathic pictures or just tell them with language, as her pictures would match what she was saying. Then we showed the cats telepathic pictures of her returning to them after the 10 weeks was up. Loredana was excited to practice telepathic animal communication with her cats, and the cats were delighted that she was going to give it her best. They showed that by their increased affection.
This job will be the way I will finally learn how to hear from them. And one of my following questions is about this.
Yes. Have you heard my attempts of communication the other times I was far away? Yes, absolutely. They're very excited about you trying. Yeah, they're
Okay,
very, very happy and excited that you'll try to communicate with them. And they
cool.
do receive it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the very simple way is you sit, kind of get in a meditative space, empty out all of your concerns and cares. Then you see one of them or both of them sitting before you.
Mm-hmm.
You say, I'm talking to you now.
Okay.
And it's very simple. So they have heard you. Yes. And they really appreciate it.
Okay.
They love that you're trying.
I think I had a kind of proof last time. I connected so strongly. I felt it, and I know that I communicate that I'm well, that I'm loving them, everything. And the day after, the cat sitter came, and Pepito, who is always scared, was very affectionate to her, was very nice to her. To me, it was a sign that he was feeling comfortable because of this communication, so that he could share love with her too.
That was absolutely a sign. Absolutely. One of
Yeah.
the main things that happens as a result of the communication is they do become more affectionate. And I
Okay.
don't know if you were talking about could you be more affectionate to the person who's coming to care for you? It doesn't really have to be that direct, but they become way more affectionate. And that's the one way that you can, I mean, that is definitely the real deal.
Can you ask them, because I heard that cats can also astral travel, and did you understand what
Yeah.
I mean? Astral travel. If they can, if they have already done, and if they can do that to reach me on the island, astral traveling.
Yes, they can. And you'll find them in dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
uh,
That's the easiest place to find you and for them to find you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
They're very good at that.
mhm,
Very good at astral traveling.
yeah, they are. They are. Yeah. And anything they want to share?
Well, I think they're asking about the food. Will the food be the same?
Yes, yes. I am trying to find good food sometimes. They like a kind of can, but then, of course, I understand after a few time they don't like anymore. But I'm trying to change a little. But there are a few things that they love, and they will have the same food that yes that they have now.
Okay, so it's not about the flavor of the food, and they
Uh-huh.
don't get bored, but
Okay.
it's if it's cat food, there's just hardly any food in it anymore.
Yes,
So
I know.
if you can buy some tuna, canned chicken, and just put that on the top of it, about tablespoon on the top, it's
Uh-huh.
much better because you need to boost the protein. To boost the protein, I told Loredana to look for fish or fowl that didn't contain salt or spices. And I reminded her that when a cat is eating real food, it will often stalk the bowl many times before eating it. Cats will also eat less if it's higher quality food, another thing that often confuses people. With a need for a whopping 30% good fat in their diets, cats are unique, and surprisingly, many of them enjoy coconut oil. Loredana was also concerned about Pepito's weight, but animals are just like people. Lower the carbs and increase the protein to lose weight. And just a note, a majority of commercial cat foods are mostly carbohydrates.
Is there anything else they want to share?
Well, they show me they're going to be just fine. They
Yeah.
really like the people. They don't want you to worry. They
Okay.
say, we love our home. We're not great travelers. So this is definitely our choice.
Okay.
And we're so grateful that Loredana is always looking out for us, making sure that we're okay, and acting like our mother, being very sweet and affectionate, but also making sure that we have everything that we need. We're very grateful for this discussion. We're grateful that she is wanting to know how to best care for us, and we're very well cared for. So they say, we mostly want her to know we'll be just fine. We'll enjoy these people that come, and we will be in touch with her when she thinks of us. So they're saying not to worry.
Okay, that's the most beautiful thing. They helped me so much, really so much, because that was my only worry.
For 10 weeks, Loredana was going to be a contestant on the TV show Survivors. She'd be living on an island. She said even though she's vegan, she wasn't really worried, but she planned to eat a lot of algae. I crossed my fingers and wished her well because half of her winnings were going to fight the battle against experimentation on animals. Buona fortuna, I told her, and I thanked Mielito and Pepito for chatting with us.
For more episodes in the series, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. To learn all about Suzan Vaughn and her services, visit her website at animalwhisperer.net. Be part of the community by subscribing to her Facebook page, animalwhisperer.net. Then sign up for Suzan's newsletter to enjoy more of her fascinating animal-human communication stories. So, until next time, join Suzan as she talks to the animals on The Animal Whisperer.